Benny's adventure team, assemble!
All tasks have been handed out. How relaxed I gaze out upon the sea. Prose wells up inside of me.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
All tasks have been handed out. How relaxing.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Benny's adventure team?
As I gaze out upon the sea.
Good thing come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Off we go! Off we go! Ha! Let's light it up!
Freeze!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha!
Oh, so soft.
Yeah. Swirl, Mark 2!
Off we go! I'm going in! Yeah! Adventure time! Off we go! Off we go! Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Off we go! Adventure time! No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
Leave it all to me. Yep, time to clean up.
Oh, yeah! Off we go!
Oh dear. Everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in? Huh. Please stay indoors until the storm passes.
Adventure time! Off we go! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Adventure time! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Dodge this! What's the hurry? Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Let's light it up!
Freeze!
Yeah.
Off we go!
Absorption test.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Adventure time!
Cool it! Freeze!
Off we go! Adventure time!
Steady as stone. Stand clear.
Cool it!
I'm going in!
Ooh, wonderful.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Tip swirl, Mark 2. Yeah. Tests appearing. Yeah,
Cool it!
Let's light it up!
Animal test 6301.
Yeah. Ha. Huh. Ta. Yeah.
If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often. someone needs assistance. All in a day's work.
Another test subject.
Absorption 10. As a good knight should. I must leave no stone unturned.
Everybody stand back!
Freeze!
Animal test 6308.
Hunt.
Dodge this! Ha! 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 Finally. Done. How fortunate.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Let's light it up! Off we go! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
This moment will be frozen in time. Ah, cool it!
It's a miracle! Off we go! Adventure time! Yeah. Now that's what I call treasure. Off we go. Off we go! Adventure time!
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up. Stand clear.
Let's light it up!
All in a day's work. Oh dear, everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
Freeze!
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal.
Why do they never... Yeah! Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby. Thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must... Was struck. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Pop. All right, let's... Oh. Hey, looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade... Oh. Oh, that's... Now that you mention it... If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush. Now Paimon's mad.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean?
What nonsense! Seize these
Well, here they come.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Absorption test. Yeah.
Cool it!
Let's light it up!
2 arms! Take the target alive!
I must leave.
Everybody stand back!
Freeze!
Stand clear.
Attack! Who goes there? Take the target alive!
Mark 2. Absorption test.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Attack!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Take this!
Stand clear.
Cool it!
Bested.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly...
Who are you calling strange?
You want to...
We're invited guests here to look for the Liu Chisi.
Well, as it happens,
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the... I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
wow. Paimon didn't think...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, these Millilith are just here to guard the scene. Not...
So this was all a
Anyway, for...
Oh, right.
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's
We're not taking sides.
when you say protect.
Huh?
You are mortals, and that naturally, they would all... I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person...
Should I forget it. Either way, Rex Lapis's death is how surprisingly civilized. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liu Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liu?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But, wait! That's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor.
Dilepas. I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Let's light it up! Yeah!
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Off we go!
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Let's go find some treasure. I'm going in!
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75. Yeah.
Let's light it up!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
You're open.
What's the hurry?
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet.
I was nothing.
Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. I never expected that those... Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Do you have a box that can...
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment, and I'll...
Great! Paimon...
What's the hurry?
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Ooh, wonderful.
Lah, mana dia tu?
Adventure time!
Put your back into it.
Through you!
Steady as stone.
No
As a good knight should.
Freeze!
Stand clear.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
Should be fun.
All you got?
It isn't time for a break yet.
I see through you!
Not quick
Freeze!
enough.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Absorption test.
All you got?
I must leave no stone
No
unturned.
slacking off.
Let's light it up!
You can't run! Well, try. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just
Animal
begun!
test 6308.
Yeah! Huh. Let's light it up!
It isn't time for a break
You
yet.
can't run! Well, neither can I.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
No slacking off.
Everybody stand back!
Run!
I always bounce back. Just watch me.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Lagi tu.
No slacking off.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Let's light it up!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Ah! You can't run! Looks like I went too far.
Let's light it up!
Leave it all to me.
Yeah! Yeah.
Freeze!
Animal test 63.
Adventure time!
catch up.
Let's light it up! Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Nah, ini maksudnya gimana?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Cool it!
Absorption test. Animal hypostate.
Let's light it up. Now that's what I call treasure. Off we go.
Don't get frostbite.
Stand clear.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Everybody stand back.
Leave it on to me. Absorption test.
Dodge this.
A minor error. As a dutiful maid would, I must leave no stone unturned. Yep. Animal test 6308.
Freeze.
Adventure time. Off we go. That's what I call treasure.
Frozen.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Animal test 6308.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Let's end this quickly.
push your luck. Don't push your luck. This isn't good.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Adventure time. Off we go.
Belum ada
There!
satu
A guy called
bulan.
Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny.
Uncle Mung already told me many of the best goods in our here. This contain.
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourself.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only ship.
Oh yes. You.
Woohoo! It'll look great. Now that.
Adventure time.
Thank you.
Now that's what I call treasure.
According to Kuching, excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for...
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Car.
It's Ning. Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me. This palace floats in the skies. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build. At first, it was one day. I believe it not many from outside. As such, I have been.
what?
And I finally got wind.
Wait.
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of our. At the Gui.
You weren't peeking on us from the sky.
I fear that peeking would have been a. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that, in the end, you can see Goyun still beneath the spears lie though. Not only is it true that another Lord of Geo, even in a new era, that day at Yujing Terrace, but our enemy has long hiding the Exuvia was an.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves...
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh, there's...
Why, you've kept your ear to the...
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece...
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you. If possible, I'd like to have your But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... you'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her... But after she said those words... Well, I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. Indeed. It seems that you... I called for the gag order with Rex Lapis's death, allowing the right of part...
It's a set... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little...
Well, we have made...
Yay! Paimon... One of the sheets on that... Don't look at Paimon like that. Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet... La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission something? Aw, that doesn't sound like... This piece of paper shows that a cheating spot... Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief, but research on the Sigil of permission? Speaking of which, there's also some kind of... Oh, you really think so? Well, should we... Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because... Anyway, before we look...
Adventure time! Off we go! It always rains when I go on an adventure.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And, they look really mad at us, too.
Dodge this!
Time for a flash freeze. Shield to
Freeze! Send this quickly!
Everybody stand back!
anywhere.
Absorption test.
Dodge this! This meat will be frozen in time. I slipped up. This isn't good.
Let's light it up! Yeah!
Time to clean up.
Yep!
load of this!
Couldn't get careless.
Animal test 63 up.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Yeah!
Dodge this.
There are so many Paimon. But how did oh, that's right. Maybe being able to channel divine and the last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go. Paimon hates being late. Absorption test.
Frostbite.
Yeah! Let's light it up!
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
My work finished.
Leave it all to me.
Aduh, ultinya lama cok.
Steady as stone.
Ini saya kalau
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Ooh, wonderful. As a dutiful maid would.
mati.
Leave it all to me.
Anjing, ultinya lama banget.
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Lah, apa itu?
Adventure time!
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so...
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang?
She's super rich. Yeah, his take...
Oh. So...
She said... But
Indeed, contrary to... Although she's friendly. Yes. She is only... It said that she's the one behind...
the Jade Chamber is only...
Why, Mora.
All Ningguang talked about...
That is how the Fatui have... No matter what they may be.
So, is there anything we...
Yes, as a matter of fact, that...
Glaze lilies. Oh, right. Pine...
No. Dihua Marsh used to be full before the Archon War. Of course, there are wild glaze lilies, but I'll need your assistance in gathering. No, I need you to...
So, really?
We'll only know once...
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Carolina?
Dodge this!
Yeah! Why do they never miss?
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yeah! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Off we go!
Stand clear.
Oh, so sorry.
Let's light it up!
Don't break my glasses. Swirl, Mark 2.
Yeah! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is no... The glaze lilies used...
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, traveler. That reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our...
Oh, I see. Uh-oh.
Huh. So she's acting different.
Ah, well, I met...
You came all the way out here?
Yujing Terrace is where whenever my duties take me...
Oh, so...
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its... Yes. Now, the other 5, of the current 7 Archons, this means that Liyue had...
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, but as an Adeptus.
Huh? Did you...
Yes, after the war ended, well, I also know where what...
We...
Oh, so did you sing...
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know...
No, it is you who if you would excuse me.
And that just about given the ease of picking
Yeah, Paimon can already...
I've had beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful to take the time.
Wow. See? Alright. I think it's about...
You're the consultant. The Millilith are watching our every...
Desperate time?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. However, both sides were quite...
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge...
Surely the Liyue Qixing...
They're bone...
And what now?
That's all Nick. She proclaimed that in these tumult... Only now do they want to start... Anyway, Mr. Shaw...
It looks like things are about to boil.
Do you intend to use your... Neither path is...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli.
Things are taking a turn for... I'm afraid I must leave. Consider your next course.
So what does Zhongli mean? Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for... But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this?
Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
Wow! It looked impressive enough from the out. This is where all of Tibet's more... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that...
Adventure time!
You've already fulfilled your task as guides. So what?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. If it weren't for that lovely little... stopping the Mora...
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will... She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, either way, we now come... The battle.
Battle? So you're the type...
You... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape, when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dream. Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Light it up!
Poor timing. Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Nah, mana dia ni?
You've made some progress. bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Adventure time!
All you do is run.
Off we go! Yeah, let's light it up!
This!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
You've got some skills.
Everybody stand back! Why do they never miss?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Hello, grafiknya tuh.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Absorption test.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
I must leave notes.
Yeah!
Freeze!
Enhanced animal module.
Going in!
Easy boy.
Look, Child's back.
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too... And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just... This battle has already left me. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can...
Pretty sure that's not...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable... Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look... In fact, it might be that the
What? So you mean...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuver. As such, we must now look to our backup
plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. For the weak, the truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the vortex. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils, using the powers of ancient gods and such as... But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as... Did we make it in time?
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy put...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and...
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait, all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue.
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it and as fate would have it, one who did craft the... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Our... Yep.
entire manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too.
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Off we go. Adventure time. Off we go.
Let's move. Cool it.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Off we go.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Looks like I went too far.
Adventure time.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Wait, what's up?
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Let's light it up!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Everybody, don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Crash banget.
This is depthal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow! It's manifesting shockwaves! This granny's really strong!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Absorption test!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Adventure time.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Animal hypostasis emulation! Stand clear!
fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear.
Everybody stand back! Look at that. Off we go!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it fine?
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the sigil of permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the overlord of the vortex.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started. At first, it was only the size of a small room. But it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say?
What? This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to but I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence and...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to...
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story. The animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an...
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my... I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun things for protecting Liyue Harbor. Wait.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city, although their blood is weak. There is still strength to be... The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit...
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not speak...
Seems like the Adept...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough.
Since we Adepti, but how will we ensure that the...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't...
Looks like the conflict between... Oh, right! It's nice that we've got... Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure... But we were able to handle the Overlord of the... Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No, Do you... Where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli... Do you think he doesn't know about... We had better go and...
Adventure time! Off we go!
Aduh, pencet tuh.
You call this co-op?
Don't take... Oh, it's...
Hey, it's Zhongli.
It's... Ah, right.
Well, if it isn't you two...
Paimon.
Oh, now don't say that. Besides, I thought we were... Nothing personal. We just... The real deceivers here are Senor... So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, more...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So, no, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but what?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind this...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best, as you know. I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,000. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant. I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I... That's right. Which is why I...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of risk. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old tradition. All of these things turned out as I had planned. I had expected them to do no more than they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors.
Huh?
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it would...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, Mock, be that as it may? You've come out of this as the hero of Liyue.
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chat.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to have?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trip...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used, uncover that answer for yourself.
Adventure time!
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Adventure time! Adventure time!
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of part... So Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow.
Fatui? They certainly...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sight...
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean...
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the...
Say, do you think the person who...
Now that you mention it, that's very I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks...
Hear ye all! The Chi Sing's word. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too, gods and adepti live glorious lives. But both light and shadow have their season. So rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translate. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Could the Chi Sing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? Did Zhongli tell them in secret after? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems...
Off we go! Off we go!
Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to...
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream of our Archon
Now that we have awoken, will you stand with us as we...
So concludes the... Does Her Eminence the Yu...
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is...
Is that the traveler who they say defeated...
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as... Name your price.
Whoa...
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posts?
But it seemed... Well, that's...
Perhaps...
As for the mortal...
looking all relaxed.
Why would I Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk. You're right.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, when I was journeying with you...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets butt since you weren't used...
Well, we were only in the city of commerce, the Archon Morax. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true. But there is no...
Paimon think...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. Yes. The nation has been closed by the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me
Paimon thinks we've heard that...
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma...
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people...
But starting from last year...
Vision hunted?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders.
They want to seize visions? But what?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine.
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away. Well, knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of, when proclaiming that 7 ideals for 7 gods. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to...
Adventure time!
It's a miracle! Off we go!
Let's light it up! Off we go! Now that's what I call treasure! Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go! Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Absorption test.
Let's light it up! It's a miracle! Adventure time! Yeah!
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
I'll race you there!
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Absorption test.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Dodge this!
Animo test 6308.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Quite the find.
The title of cavalry captain is nothing to get excited. Now that I think about it, the Grand Master took all the cavalry from Mondstadt, so there's none left for me to captain. What's the hurry?
people-made wood. Absorption test.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Teamwork is dream!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Let's light it up!
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone.
Let's light it up!
Animal test 6308. Leave it all to me.
Freeze! Don't push your luck.
As a good knight should.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Light it up!
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abbott.
Oh. Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.